So we are watching here of this pursuit, and as our chopper follows this vehicle along, sometimes we don't get that wider picture, but we do have police and law authorities in pursuit of this vehicle. Looks like it's possibly slowing down, resting here near the median. So again, that carpool lane is where you're seeing some of those cars pass on the right-hand side as this vehicle comes to, and it looks like he just got crashed into by possible authorities. You can see those flashing lights of those undercover cars, again, of this stolen vehicle here on the I-10 in Phoenix.
They disabled it. The SWAT team disabled the OnStar. They wanted to wait till the other vehicles were nearby and they could surround it.
And we did just learn that SWAT team actually disabled this vehicle, so you can see that they were waiting for an opportune time to make that happen while it was not around other vehicles. And you can see some smoke now coming from another one of those vehicles, but they were able to do that so that their car came to a complete stop, again, away from other people who are out here on these roads. And again, the I-10, a huge interstate here in the Phoenix area, and we saw some of that traffic being averted by this person who is a suspect of this stolen vehicle, but thankfully it wasn't later here in this afternoon as more people continue to get off of work. More law authorities coming here and pulling up behind this vehicle. Looks like they are getting in position to try to keep all of their members safe until that suspect can get out of that car. And once again, we watched this car come slowly rolling to a stop, and that is again because the SWAT team did disable this vehicle. They were able to make that happen, and they are in that left-hand lane here on the I-10 eastbound. Again, carpool lane and those left-hand lanes going to be blocked off further down the road by police as they continue to try to get this suspect out of their vehicle. And once again, as we are live, raw and unfiltered, sometimes that does mean that our chopper feed is going to be a little bit in and out sometimes. I do want to remind everyone viewer discretion is advised as we do have the team walking or making their way into this suspect vehicle. Sometimes it's an unknown situation what that person may have in their vehicle or the condition they may be in after they do get those cars to a complete stop. So I just want to remind people viewer discretion advised as we are watching this live unfold here. Our chopper up in the air here in Arizona. This is the I-10 going eastbound. It did look like when we had our chopper pull that camera view back that they do actually have all lanes of traffic blocked off here this afternoon. And because that vehicle had come to a stop, you did see that we did have those SWAT teams as they pull this suspect out of the car, get him on the ground, get him in handcuffs. They had to move out of the way of this vehicle because they had him trapped in between the barrier and their cars. And once again, we did see that our authorities were able to get that person down on the ground, arms behind their back and in handcuffs. Looks like they have picked that person back up, and they're going to be putting him in the back of these undercover cars and the squad cars that were following closely behind. And you can see that person being walked back, ready to be put into the back of one of these cars. Not a place you want to end up, but that's what's going to happen to you if you're going to break the law. You're going to steal a vehicle. You're going to lead police on a chase. You're going to get apprehended. You're going to be put in the back of that squad car in those handcuffs as they do so here.